Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. Welcome back to the Justice Thinkin Aftershow.
Hey everybody.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we're in the Rude World Aftershow, right?
Yep, the Rude World continued.
So
let me ask you something.
Okay.
Just because it's is it okay to be rude to somebody when they've been rude to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a firm
believer in that
one.
Okay.
Do I think karma's gonna bite in the ass? Yeah. Do sometimes I have to play karma? Yeah.
You like to play karma, don't you?
I need a name tag that says karma when I'm like in on a roll.
Yeah.
I just need to be like, can I see our manager? One moment, put on that karma and say, hey, listen here, bitch. You want to be crazy? You take your Karen walking ass all the way out the store. I don't have to take this. You're right. You could get the fuck out. That's my answer. What do you think?
To a point, yeah. I'd have to agree.
So if someone's rude to you, you could be rude back?
Yeah, to a point.
Okay. So let me ask you this. And I'm curious. I'm really curious. Because you go get your nails done, right?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
To a salon.
I know, but is it a... Do they speak English in the salon?
No.
No, they don't.
Or very, very...
They know English,
yeah,
but they do not speak English.
No. I want to get one of those translator things.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you want one of those?
I do.
No, you don't. Because you know they're talking about you.
Yeah.
Do you really want to know? This is why mind reading is a crappy superpower. Yeah. You do not know what you really... If you don't want me to know, you don't want me to tell you how you are, don't ask.
Okay.
Because I'm real with you. If you come up to me and say, hey, do you like me? And if I don't like you, I'll flat out say, no, I don't like you.
No.
I don't think that's rude, but don't ask a question you're not prepared for the answer.
That's a good...
Are you sure you want to wear one of these translators in there?
It'd be kind of interesting to see what they're saying. I've always been like really curious.
I can tell you, this stupid white bitch, she's gonna want to get her nails done.
Or look at her hairy legs.
Do you shave before you go?
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah. We got Bigfoot in here again.
Yeah. I am curious to see what.
No, you don't. You don't. This is not a. You don't want. There's certain things you don't want the answer, and that's one of them.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you, when people are smiling at you and they speak another language, mm-hmm. They're smiling to make you think that they're not being rude.
Oh, okay.
But I tell you what, that's just the way it is.
Okay.
Now, just because something is illegal, does that make... if something's legal to do, and this is... I'm going to go off these First Amendment auditor people, right? Yeah.
They're just annoying.
It's legal to film in public.
Yeah.
But is it okay to be rude about it? I guess that's the question.
Like if they're the ones being rude or if people are being rude to them?
So... Well, both. I mean, let's...
Well, I mean, I think it's common courtesy if you're, like, filming in front of somebody's store and they ask you nicely to put your camera away. I mean, yeah, come on.
It's a request. So
Yeah, but when they're an asshole about it.
I don't think they're assholes in the beginning. I think they're going through and they're filming. And
Well, yeah, they are, because if you ask them to put it away and they say, "Oh no, it's my right," I'm like, then you're just kind of like you're poking that bear just to poke it.
Well, yes and no. I mean, so unfortunately, to protect a lot of rights, it takes a little bit of that. I get that. So let's say you pull up in a parking spot and you park, and some lady pulls up next to you and says, "I actually saw that parking spot. I was moving my car from way over there over here. Can you move your car so I can park here?"
No, you should have parked there in the first place.
Why are you going to be rude to her?
Well, I'm not going to be rude, but I mean,
you're not going to just do her command?
no.
So just because someone asks you to do something, that you're not going to bend over backwards for them? What? So if I'm filming and let's say I'm filming an art project and I'm doing like a dialogue, and I'm filming out in public, that's perfectly legal. There's nothing wrong with it. And some shop owner comes out and says, "Hey, what are you filming for?" Well, I'm sorry, I was in the middle of a conversation. Well, yeah, but you're in front of my store. Well, so?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be on camera. Well, then why didn't you stay in your store? I mean, why did you run out in front of a camera?
No, that's true.
I could see that. Now, I also have to go through, like, if I saw someone filming and you had a store, you had something, and you saw someone filming, hey, what you guys up to? What are you guys doing? That's not, if you're asking a question, that's not rude.
Okay.
Now, if you come and say, "Well, mind your own business," or something, if they come off back rude, and I the one guy, I like him, but I don't like him.
Okay.
So he's out there and he's filming, and they're like, some guy will come out, "Hey, what do you guys got going on?" Well, obviously I have a camera.
No.
Well, no shit, stupid.
Right.
I see the camera. That's why I came out, you dumb
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm asking what you're doing. Well, I'm filming. Okay. Is there a reason why? Because I want to is a perfectly good answer. It's illegal.
I like the ones that always say, "Oh, I'm a journalist." Like, no, you're not. You're just...
Everybody's a journalist.
Yeah,
Did you know
everybody
that?
is.
Well, it's true.
That's like every person I book a flight for is 6 foot tall, so they have to have an aisle seat. Like, no, you're not.
The Constitution gives everybody the right to free press.
Okay.
So we're journalists because we look stuff up and we do report and comedy.
Okay.
So I wouldn't recommend taking our word for anything, because these are just our opinions. We don't fact check us. Go ahead and fact check us. I mean, that's fine. We might be right, we might be wrong, but we're also entertainment. So if you, it's part of what we do.
Yeah.
We're not the news.
No, we're not.
The news isn't really the news anymore.
No.
It's all opinions and
Yeah. Whose side are you on?
yeah. So pick your pony, and we're gonna ride that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have a problem with being the rude. Like, if you're out in front of a place and you're like, "Hey, what's going on here?" If they ask a question, if they're engaging in a conversation, you could just, I guess, just simply say, "Yeah, we're filming. It's perfectly legal." I don't like them just calling 911 and saying, "Oh yeah, I got people, are on my property on cameras." Well, they're not on your property, because a lot of these people know a lot. They know what they're doing, and they know how to like get right up that line without crossing it, because that's what they're hoping that's going to happen. So just because something is legal to do doesn't mean that it's not rude to do.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, battery is a crime. But I'm not touching you. I could be annoying without violating the crime.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And some people get really, really annoying.
Yeah.
So, and
And you do that so well.
Yeah. The prankers,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think a lot of stuff that they do is rude. They make comments, they say stuff. Some of them will do it like the one guy's, wow, look at that dump truck as he's walking by these two girls. And you're not going to think they're going to get offended because they're gagging it and their friend behind them has a little toy dump truck. Come on now. When you get punched in the face, I'm watching that too. Am I going to be upset that you got punched in the face? No. I'm just saying, if you're going to do something like that, expect consequences for your actions.
Right. Yeah.
So when you're rude, expect someone to be rude back.
Okay.
So I hate the saying, I did it. I remember doing it. It's that whole stupid kill them with kindness. Just be nice to them. And I get that. And there are some times where you could be a very rude, nice person.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I've done it. I've done it. I know where that person just kind of throwing a fit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you just look and you smile and say, are you going to be okay? It's okay. You're a good little girl. And you just it's called condescension.
Oh, yeah.
Being condescending.
Condescending, yeah.
So, or, thank you. Can you, getting cussed out and say thank you about it,
Have a nice day.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but if someone calls me up on the phone and starts cussing me out, I don't put up with it.
Yeah.
This is probably why sometimes my metrics aren't always the best, because when I have someone that's a dumbass, I don't let them get away with that, because here's the thing, they think that's okay.
Yeah.
And the more times they get away with that behavior, the more times they're going to do it, and it becomes acceptable. It's just like that kid. When that kid does something and you're a parent and they reach for something they're not supposed to have and you smack their hand. Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
I've got to smack these customers' hands.
Okay.
Because I'm helping everybody else out.
Oh, okay.
Now I would like to carry around a ruler like the nuns used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Smack. This is what you get.
Yeah. Those nuns, and they like their rulers.
Yeah, no shit. It does go back to they used to say an armed society is a polite society. Because if you go back into some of those Wild West days, shootouts or duels were legal. Legal-ish. They were kind of, there's a few presidents I wouldn't have screwed with back in the day.
Yeah.
There's a couple presidents that participated in duels.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's presidents that have participated in duels. They be going there I don't like your attitude. Let's duel. And they go 20 paces and they'd shoot.
Okay.
There was a time where you mouth off to the wrong person and they'll say high noon.
Yeah.
Meet me in the street at high noon. And you know what? You either had to be a tough son of a bitch, know how to shoot, and know how to handle yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And you learned real quick who that was and who that wasn't. I'll tell you, Doc Holliday was an asshole.
Yeah.
So was Wyatt Earp. But you didn't fuck with those guys.
Yeah.
Because, listen, if Wyatt Earp could walk into a bar, look at a guy sitting there, look over to this good girl, kiss her, slap her in the face, and say, "What are you going to do about it?" And if that person didn't know how to handle himself, he would say, "Thank you, sir. Can I have another?"
Yeah.
That's because that was Wyatt fucking Earp. Okay. That was a guy you didn't fuck with.
Yeah.
Okay? He walk up, he that's mine now. Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Earp. Doc Holliday, you do the same thing. Yeah. And Doc, the first person to mouth off a Doc Holliday got stabbed.
Yeah.
He stabbed his ass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
He slit a guy's throat one time. That guy was but that's the swagger to it.
Yeah.
I will tell you, Teddy Roosevelt had that friggin' same, that no bullshit.
Yeah.
And he got a reputation from the Rough Riders.
Oh, okay.
Okay? These are badass people.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's also the guy that wouldn't shoot a bear and then the teddy bears.
Yeah.
So, don't get me wrong, with great power comes great responsibility. And Teddy Roosevelt knew how to carry that club and when to swing it and when not to swing it. It's just kind of the way it is. I mean, you just learn not to say stuff. If you have that keyboard warrior and you're sitting there going, you know what? Apologize or I'm a fucking virus your computer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And all of a sudden you take over that thing, and all of a sudden on their screen it says apologize now or you're never using this computer again. Oh, I'm sorry. You got to learn. That's what happens. So there's repercussions for your actions.
There are.
And I think rudeness stems from lack of repercussions. They get away with shit, and karma hasn't bit them in their ass yet. And that's where a lot of these guys need to they need to get their ass bit by karma. Which is why I don't mind playing karma every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'll strap that on, I'll strap my boots on, and we'll have that fun.
Okay.
And won't you?
Yeah.
You don't do that shit.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun though.
You just have to live vicariously through me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That's crazy.
It is a little crazy, yeah.
You're not a rude person. You just like everything rolls off your back. You're like, whatever.
Oh.
That pisses people off too. You know that, right?
Oh, I know.
So you do that on purpose. So you take the killing them with kindness and say, yeah, I'm just going to have them just get so fucking pissed all on their own.
Yeah.
And act like you don't even give a shit. Oh my God. That's almost worse than what I do. And you're laughing about it because you do this shit.
Yeah, what can I say?
All right. Well, I think that's the after show. I think that was a pretty good show, didn't you think?
Pretty good, yeah.
All right.
Another one of your little rants. Jeez.
I've had a couple rants now, haven't
You
I?
are.
You didn't say much on this one.
You're like on a roll, though. You're like, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know. Someone pissed in my Cheerios.
I know. I think they did. Mikey,
It's okay
I
to
told
piss
you to
in my
stop doing
Cheerios.
that, Mikey.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, guys. Didn't mean.
It's fine if you piss in my Cheerios, but when you start pooping my Cheerios, there's a problem. Those aren't marshmallows. That's a shitty thing to do.
All right. Where can they find us at?
Probably hell if we keep this
Yeah.
up. Do they have our channel in hell? They probably do.
Probably, yeah.
Torture.
Yeah.
We'll have to listen to Just Us Thinking. No, not that.
Not him again.
We seek retribution. They can probably find us on YouTube. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook.
Okay.
All YouTube channels. Yeah, all the YouTubes are ours.
All podcast players.
That too. Spotify, iHeart, all those fun places. Rumble.
Yeah.
But make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to us.
Oh.
Subscream. It's like when you scream inside.
Okay.
Like after you listen to our show.
Wow. All right. Well, on that note, bye, everybody.
Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. This concludes our broadcasting day.